Gemini, 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 what do I have for you today? Your reading, last time I did a reading for Gemini energy was amazing. It had love, it had drama. No, you had the yin yang card, which was number 22. You had the staircase card, which was number 22. You had fate, and I really did feel like fate was trying to bring two people together. Oh, contract, which is like soulmate contract, right? So exciting reading. And as I was noisy. As I was beginning your reading, I saw the number 44 as well, and it's about to be 44 on the timestamp too. So that's like the two 22s, right? 22, 22, 44. So yeah, you may be seeing a lot of like synchronicities with numbers at the moment, a lot of patterning with numbers. And twos are about two people coming together. I also kind of got the message there. Because you had a love reading last time, I was lighting you two joss sticks, two patchouli joss sticks, which are to do with like romance and love. And I just saw one on the clock as well on the timestamp. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot of number patterns for you at the moment. So do pay attention to the numbers. So I was lighting these two joss sticks for you to kind of channel this kind of love energy of two people coming together. And I knocked everything over. Everything fell on the floor. I just painted my nails before the reading because I just wanted to kind of touch them up. But because I've got a Gemini moon, I can't just sit around and watch paint dry, right? So like I was like, they'll be fine. So as I was like trying to get the matches out, as I was knocking everything over, one of the matches actually stuck to my nail. It's like got stuck in, so I had this match stuck on my nail. And I was kind of getting that from all that, I was kind of getting that perhaps somebody feels like they've messed it up, right? Perhaps someone feels like, oh, I've messed up, it's not going to happen. But I picked everything back up. And as I tried to light the matches, I used two matches. As I was trying to light the matches, they wouldn't strike. It's like, so I feel like it's taking a while to get this relationship off the ground. Like things have started on the wrong foot, right? But when I did light the matches, I had the biggest flame, like a massive flame, sort of like blowtorch from two matches. So yeah, I'm taking that as a really good sign. I feel like you may have felt like you've messed things up. You may feel like things have got off to a bad start. You got off on the wrong foot, but you know, once at 44, I saw 44 again there. But I feel like things are going to go well, like in the end, you know. Try not to overthink it, try not to worry about it too much. Fate is on your side. It's going to happen whether you put the effort in or not, right? So that was one thing. And then I'm stretching a lot, and like, I don't know, I'm in this really kind of like, I don't know, stretchy energy. So somebody else may be feeling like that. What else did I have to say? I'm definitely getting a message that because some of you in that reading had a kind of a court situation or something to do with contracts that you were going through, and I did get that it was making people really quite anxious. You had that 9 of Swords card. Now when I was shuffling, I think it was from this deck, I saw the Devil flipped, and it was next to the 3 of Cups. So it's kind of like splitting the deck, so the Devil and 3 of Cups were there. So from that, I got that some people may be, because they're feeling very, very anxious and stressed, there may be an alcohol dependency there, you know, to like numb it. And I was having this conversation with somebody actually yesterday about not being able to sleep and if you haven't had a drink. Yeah, I definitely feel with that Devil and 3 of Cups, there may be somebody who is, you know, they need a drink to help themselves get to sleep because they're really anxious. They can't sleep because they've got all these anxious thoughts. So do just be aware of that. Don't overdo it. Be careful because that is a dependency. You're not going to be able to sleep. If you have it all the time, if you have it every night, you're not going to be able to sleep without it, right? Because your body's used to it. So just be careful that doesn't spiral out of control. But I did see the Justice card, which I took as a good sign. Now, the channeled message I got through for you, kind of as I was falling asleep last night, was Everything I Do by Bryan Adams. So that is a nice one. Everything I do it for you. And then the thing that they showed me, and it's such a random British thing, like British childhood, growing up in the 80s, 90s thing. I saw the the kind of trademark, like the sign, the image of Golden Wonder crisps. So that's British crisps, potato chips. If you're one of my American viewers, yeah, British crisps, Golden Wonder as well. So Golden Wonder were like this slightly cheaper version of crisps, you know, like a lot of us had. But from that, I was like, why are they showing me Golden Wonder crisps, right? Cheese, the blue packet. I don't know if that's cheese and onion or salt and vinegar with Golden Wonder, but just in case you were wondering if that's significant for you. But what I was specifically getting from that was the words golden and wonder, right? So this is going to be something important for someone. So if this resonates for you, then this reading might very well be for you. So I was getting boy, right? So golden boy, like golden child. Or Wonder Boy, like, yeah, Golden Boy, Wonder Boy. And from that I was kind of getting Batman and Robin, but I think that's just because I like Batman and Robin. But yeah, so Golden Boy, Wonder Boy, okay? And I also got Wonder Dog a while back, so they were definitely trying to show me something to do with that. So there may be something here for you. I also got a very odd message, which I don't really want to say. But if anyone's curious, sort of approach me and I'll figure out how to let you know about that message. It's about someone's mother. I'll say it's about someone's mother, and it's about a cathedral and something that happened. So if that resonates for you, like, you'll know what that is. Okay, so I don't want to say it's a bit right. Okay, so let's go. Ooh, quite a few here. Yeah, okay, so Shapeshifter is the card that came out down here. Now this makes a lot of sense. So that's my my floorboard. I seem to have a creaky floorboard at the moment. So when I put my weight on it, it makes that popping sound. Excuse me. The Shapeshifter. Now, this is very much Gemini energy. Gemini's the twins, okay? So Gemini's the sign that can be two things at once. So you may be very good at switching roles, adjusting your personality to fit into different situations. You know, you may have your work personality who's a bit of a tiger, a bit of a go-getter, a bit of a... I'm going to make this happen. And at home, you may be a bit more of a cuddly panda bear. Pandas as well are quite solitary. They don't really like spending a lot of time in big groups. And actually, tigers are solitary too. So you may need to have some time alone. Yeah, you may need to take a bit of a time out to relax, to kind of nurture your quieter side at the moment. But yeah, there's something to do with like being able to change shape, being able to be very versatile, being able to fit yourself into any situation. And what do we have over here? Oh, two more things. So is this the kiss? The kiss. So brilliant. I'm glad I let those patchouli joss sticks now. Yeah, so definitely a romantic situation here for some of you. You may be just kissing yourself right now. For some of you, if this is you balancing the energies within yourself, giving yourself a little kiss, you know, looking after yourself. And the stone again. Did someone else get this a while back? The stone. I'm noticing the eye as well. Somebody may have jewellery in the shape of an eye. I'm seeing those... I'm not sure if they're from Turkey or Greece, but they're called blue eyes, and it's like a stone, and it's meant to ward off evil. So some of you may want to look into purchasing a blue eye to protect yourself if you feel like you need to do that. Kiss the Blarney stone. Kiss the Blarney stone. What's the Blarney stone? Is that's somebody who's got the gift of the gab, right? Someone, if you've kissed the Blarney stone, you're really good at telling stories. You're good at convincing people of things. You kind of got, you're charismatic. You've got a way with words. Yes, I'm getting that like manipulator. This is someone who, right? Yeah, okay. This is someone who, for some of you, is really good at manipulating a situation. You always have the right words. You're very convincing. So if something's not going your way, or this could be someone around you, remember as well, it's not necessarily you, it could be someone you're connecting with. And you did have some cards last week about someone being two-faced, someone wearing a false mask, someone hiding things. So somebody may be really convincing, really good at convincing you about something. really very persuasive, very almost like spinning a web around you, right? You may not even realize this is happening. Yeah, spinning sort of a web around you. I'm getting like images of like weaving, or like, but not weaving as in like literal weaving, like more like weaving a world around themselves. This could be you manifesting your reality. This could be you taking situations and working and reworking them around you, like really shaping the world around you, your tangible reality, into what you want it to be. Interesting. Okay, let me just see if I'm getting any other messages. Yeah, definitely, because look at the sign here on this stone card and the moon there. I'm picturing, I can see the magician card, so it's very much like magician energy. Somebody who can make their dreams a reality. Somebody who's got all the tools at their disposal to twist a situation in their favor, to make something the way they want it to be. But that is quite manipulative energy, and it is quite Gemini energy. So if you're a cross watcher here watching for a Gemini, just be aware that they're not bad people. You know, this is a skill, okay? But any kind of skill can be used for kind of good or bad purposes. So just be aware that this energy is quite manipulative. It's quite the bending things, the bending something. Yeah, I can see, like, I can always see like energy bending. Yeah, somebody may not be what you think they are in a relationship. Do be careful. Do be very, very careful before you make any kind of commitments, or before you do something that you could regret later. You know, make sure everything that you do is because you want to do it, and not because you're being manipulated in a situation. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. You know, it can be like a work contract, right? An agreement, some kind of relationship, some kind of partnership here. I can hear the song by Seal, Kiss from a Rose on the... Is it the Kiss from a Rose on the Grave or the Plane? Kiss from a Rose. Seal, isn't it? Sealed with a kiss. That might be what it is. Sealed with a kiss. So if you're completing a contract of some kind, or some kind of agreement, and it's like sealed with a kiss, or it could be the handshake is the kiss. Sealed with a kiss. Just be wary. Stone, like stone in your stomach. If you have a stone in your stomach, if you have a bad feeling about it, trust that. Right, let's move on now and see. I'm just going to have a quick look to see how I want to put these. There we go. Okay, so I ironed this today and it's still really lumpy. Look at that. Like, stop. Right, let's go to the Tarot de la Nuit. So I'm going to do a full reading for you now. So I'm going to have past, present, future, heart space, head space, action space. So I'm using the Tarot de la Nuit for your heart space. So straight away we've got, my hands are sweaty, and now I'm getting Eminem, hands are sweaty, knees weak, mom's spaghetti, lose yourself. Just writing it down so I remember to put it in the description box below with any other songs or links that may be significant for your reading if you want to look those up later. So the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands. So the Six of Wands is a card about having some kind of success, or kind of public recognition, being in the spotlight, people cheering you on, or getting something that you want, okay? So this is in your past heart space. It's along with the Four of Wands, which is about a stable relationship, stable foundations. It can be a celebration, a party. So you may have had some kind of public recognition, or wanted, because it's in your heart space, so it's about your feelings. So feeling like you want public recognition for something that you've been successful in. So, oh no, I've got that circle on my screen again. I tried to brush a little hair off my screen, or a bit of string or fluff or something, and now because I've touched my screen, it's got this yellow circle on it that I don't know how to get rid of. Yeah, okay. This adds up to a 10 as well, so there may have been some kind of completion. You've completed something, you wanted that public recognition, you felt it in your heart that you wanted this. You can see that it's kind of like almost like a spotlight shining down on her hair. Oh, no, I'm going to have to stop the recording and restart it. There we go. It just wasn't focusing on things anymore. And that white hair's back again. Yeah, so looking in the mirror as well, like looking in the mirror, seeing yourself a certain way. Like you've got this image of yourself in your mind where you're successful, I feel, or you had this image in your mind where you're successful, and you're feeling either that you had this, like you've achieved something, or that you wanted this and you're wanting that public recognition, public approval. Okay, never had that message before. That's a new one for me, so it's quite interesting. It's getting quite dark out there. It looks like the sun's going down, but it's about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, so really it should be brightening up. Okay, current heart space, please, for Gemini. What's going on in Gemini's heart space at the moment, please? So the thing with these readings is that it can be... Sorry, which way around do you want to go? So the things with these readings is that they can be kind of hard to distinguish time. So this may have been like your childhood, it may have been like a long time ago, or it may be like recent past, and then again the future could be like distant future or near future. It's kind of hard to tell, so do be aware that time is quite fluid in tarot. You know, I can't put any kind of like time stamp on it, but you'll kind of know where it fits. So the 7 of Wands is the Guardian of the Gate card. It's someone who's standing up for something, battling things away. I'm just having a look at a corset. Quite like the corset. So yeah, so standing up for yourself, guarding something, fighting off criticism, fighting off opposition. Yeah, really, it's like a standing up for yourself card. Yeah, and this is in your heart space, so feeling like you need to defend yourself, feeling like you're, feeling very defensive, I'm getting, towards the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now this is interesting because in the last reading, you did have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and I was sort of wasn't planning on taking reversals, but I really felt like it was meant to be in the reverse. I couldn't not have it in reverse, and it's come out in reverse again for you here. And did you see how I was like giving it a chance? I kept dropping it to see which way up it would go. See, it's that way up now. So I almost feel like you don't know how to take someone. You don't know if you can trust someone or not. It's like you kind of keep giving someone the benefit of the doubt. You keep saying, okay, well, yeah, one last try. I'm hearing one last try. But she keeps coming out in the reverse. So I feel like she's disappointing you, that whoever this is, you keep giving them an opportunity to prove themselves, you keep giving them a second chance, but they're just like, they always, like, no matter how many one last chances you give them, they just always end up disappointing you. So I'll pop her right for a second so you can see the image on the card properly. And I'm sorry about the reflections, you don't need to see my my moony face. Yeah, so she's this particular Queen of Pentacles. I'd always noticed this kind of key and this gate behind her, and the 7 of Wands is also, she's in the typical imagery of this card. It's normally somebody stood in front of a gate guarding something. So I feel like there may be something to do with a house or a property, or some kind of space that you're trying to, that may be contested, right? I was getting in your last reading that there may be kind of divorce, for example, where perhaps you're deciding who gets the house. Okay, so these two people are both stood outside a gate in like the imagery of this card and the traditional imagery of this card. It may be significant that this person is not outside a gate on this particular image. So this person may be guarding. It's like the gatekeeper. You, I feel, want access to possibly a property or some kind of space, but this person is the person who holds the key, who is not letting you in. Possibly. Take what resonates, leave anything that doesn't. It could just be a side message for a specific person. But the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the general message here is you feeling in your heart space very, very defensive about something, standing up for yourself, ready to fight for something, against somebody who is, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is someone who, it could be a bad mother, you know, someone who's not very maternal. It could be someone who is jealous, obsessed with tangible things in life, like greedy, not nurturing, like bad at business, bad with money. Yeah, I'm getting more the kind of the greediness perhaps here. Too obsessed with tangible things, like too obsessed with like the finer things in life and neglecting other areas of the life. They might have like lots of fancy things, but it's like that kind of like Instagram life of like, oh, I've got the perfect life on Instagram, but actually behind the scenes, you know, the world's falling apart. But yeah, I feel like this is you and another person. I don't think this, unless you're feeling like that energy, you know, you'll know. Take what resonates, take what rings true. Anything that doesn't is just for someone else. And have you noticed I keep having like throat problems in today's reading, like things getting caught in my throat. You can hear my voice going a bit scratchy now. Excuse me, I'm sorry about all the coughing. There's something that's not being said. So this tells me if this happens during a reading, it's something that's not being said. Somebody's not voicing something that needs to be voiced. It's a problem with your throat chakra. You may want to go and have a look at that. See, like you can either say what you need to say, or if you do feel like you can't say what you want to say, just you can write it down, like write it out. And even if you don't send that to anyone, you don't let anyone see it, or you just like destroy it immediately, that process of writing it out can help to unblock that throat chakra. Yeah, that's some message for someone there. I do get a recurring message as well about smoking, to do with the throat chakra, as someone perhaps damaging their throat because of the smoking. So do be aware of that too. Okay, future heart space. Future heart space, please. My heart's pumping now. Was I on the money with something there? Okay. Yeah, you're in your heart space. You feel like you need a lot of strength. It's like like the Wheel of Fortune can be to do with luck, like your luck changing. So you're like in your heart, like you either feel like your luck is changing, you feel like you know, fate is on your side, which is giving you a lot of strength, okay, a lot of strength and perseverance to get through something. Or you could be connecting with a Leo. Somebody who's a Leo could be a source of strength for you, and this could be a fated relationship. It could be this is like the wheel in the upright is a really good sign. It's like your luck's coming in, but it's not in your action space, it's in your heart space. So you could just be like wanting a stroke of luck. You're wanting stroke of luck. I said stroke of luck, and there's this lion stroking a lion, stroking a cat. That cat might be a side message for some of you again. Yeah, wanting this turn of fate, wanting fate to turn in your favor, finding strength in the hope that things are going to work out for you. Or this could be a connection that's like, feels like it's a lucky connection for you. You've got a lot of cards for your heart space there. I normally try only to take one. Sometimes I'll take two, but you've got two for every single position there. So yeah, a lot going on in your heart space. And you have the Hierophant. I think that you're trusting God, you're trusting the universe, you're trusting spirits to help you out here. It's like, you know, I think you know something is fated here. You know that the wheel is turning in your favor. You can feel it. You're trusting in fate, the universe, God, whatever you want to call the kind of higher powers, the spiritual side. Yeah, faith, like having faith that it's going to happen. Okay, so what's it trying to show me there? Five of Swords as well. All is not lost. Okay, that's a message. All is not lost. Fate's on your side. Fate's going to turn the wheel for you. Okay, so what's going on? What's going on in your past thoughts, please? Past thoughts. Wanting some kind of truth to be spoken, waiting for news to come in, waiting for someone to come in and speak their truth, or you wanting to speak your truth about something that's happened in the past, I feel, because they're facing backwards. It's also, for swords, there's the to do with the mind, okay, things that you're thinking, to do with logic, intelligence, and swords, it's swords and air, so all these things are to do with the air signs, which are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So yeah, this is very much you doing what you do best as a Gemini, as an air sign, and doing a lot of thinking about a situation. Yeah, but wanting to communicate something, wanting to rush in with news, or wanting to rush in and take action on something, and figuring out how to do this. Okay, so current thoughts, please. Queen of Swords. So there's a progression here. So I still feel like this is the same energy, wanting to speak some kind of truth about something that happened in the past. They're both turned backwards, wanting clarity about the past, wanting to take action over a situation, something that occurred in the past. But where the Knight of Swords can sometimes be a little bit gung-ho, they can be a little bit too eager, too impulsive. The Queen of Swords is someone who is a little bit more controlled. She's kind of she's very stable, she's very grounded, she's very clear about a situation. She's got kind of a really good handle. She's almost like the Justice card. She's got a really good handle on the truth there. She's got a very knowing look. It's like, I know when to speak my truth, and I know when to kind of protect the truth. I know when to speak, when to keep things hidden. I know what information people need to have about a situation, and I know when they need to have it, and I'm not going to say anything more than what I need to say. So it's just someone who's very clear, very honest, very decisive, but also kind of doing it in the Queen's a very kind of gentle, feminine energy. So it's, I hear those seagulls. Someone may be going on holiday. Yeah, someone who's, if she's going to speak her truth, she's going to do it very clearly, but she's not going to try and hurt anyone. She's not going to do it vindictively. She's going to do it express her truth in quite a loving way, okay? Yeah, in a mature way. So what's going on in your future thoughts? So I think this is you figuring out how to speak your truth in a way that's not going to hurt other people. Very much like justice energy I'm getting from it as well. Future thoughts, please, for Gemini. Whoa, that is too many thoughts. I am seeing the Fool, and I am seeing the Magician and the Knight of Wands, but I'm not going to take that many cards, so I'm going to put them back, and if they want to come back out, they'll come back out. The most important card, or even if a different card comes out, it'll come out to say the same message, especially when I get the clarifiers. So we're going to trust that we're going to get the message through if I put those cards back. Future thoughts, please, for Gemini. Future thoughts, please, for Gemini. What do I need to know? Future thoughts, please, for Gemini. Me maybe doing a lot of thinking. Okay, come on. Can I get one or two cards, please? Put future. There we go. King of Wands. So yeah, like I did say, that the same message will come out if it needs to. And the Ace of Wands. Oh, sorry. The Ace of Wands saying sorry to you like I bumped you in real life. The Ace of Wands is here in the underlying as well. So yeah, I'm going to take them both because, like I said, the message will come through again if it needs to come through again. So 10 of Pentacles there as well. So it could be something to do with work, possibly, or your security, finances. So as I say, I saw the Knight of Wands, the Magician, and the Fool. They're the cards that came out that I saw, that I kind of noticed about that bunch. So this is very much the same energy. The King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So this is something new, right? The Kings are people who take action, and Aces are about newness. So it's the same kind of message of, you had the Knight of Wands, and the Fool, right? Very much the same kind of energy. So somebody who, I'm trying to hold it all in my head to get the message through properly. So somebody who's ready to take action, very decisive, passionate, focused action towards what they want. And this is something new here. Like with the Fool card, it's about newness. So this is something, a new passion project, a new romance, a new whatever it is, it's something new. Okay, so taking action, feeling very fired up, very, very passionate, a very quick movement. This is quick, decisive movement towards something new, and it's not in your action space, it's in your thoughts. So you're figuring out, I think, how to do this. It could be, or this, you're thinking about somebody else who is in that energy. You're thinking about somebody who is, because you had the Strength card here, and I did say that could be a Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo or a fire sign here. Does not have to be, again, it can just be the energies, because as the planets move around the skies, it affects our charts in different ways, and we all move in and out of different energies of different signs. They all affect us in different ways at different times of our life. So it doesn't have to be, but this could be, if you are connecting with the Leo, you know who I'm talking about, right? So yeah, it's like he's got that wand. He's looking, look, like there's the wand. That's the thing that you're trying to grasp it, right? It's something new, trying to grasp hold of it. And this king has a really firm grasp of this wand. Actually, he's holding it quite delicately, but he's looking at it. Yeah, definitely. He's considering it, thinking about it. So this could be something that you're, if someone's coming towards you in this energy, you're kind of weighing it up and thinking, do I want to take hold of this? Do I want to go for it? Okay. I'm going to get more clarifiers on that. I have to say I'm sorry if I'm getting my hair in the ends of my hair in the camera today. I'm in desperate need of a haircut. I've not had a haircut since lockdown started, and the ends of my hair are getting very very dry at the moment. So I am sorry that you have to put up with my scruffy hair. Okay, so what's going on in your past action space? Past action space. Two of Cups. Yeah, so I did say there's definitely some kind of relationship between two people here that you're dealing with. So again, it could be some kind of contract, because you've got the tie around the wrist there, and I'm also, so you've got the red string here and the red string here. So that is maybe significant for you, but the red string signifies for me fate, some kind of fated event or connection, or something that's kind of like written in the stars, right? So you met someone and it was kind of a fated meeting. It's a fated relationship, could be good or bad, but that was happening in your past action space. The Emperor is in your current action space. So you could be dealing with someone who's a boss or a figure of authority. It could be someone who is, I'm hearing stubborn. The Emperor can be quite stubborn. You may have a stubborn father, a stubborn boss. But the Emperor is, it could also be either you identify as this person, or this is someone you're matching with. So the Emperor does take action when he needs to take action. He's got a really firm control over a situation. Okay, like very similar to this King and Queen energy that I was picking up on. So it's somebody who knows exactly what to do in a situation. They've got everything under control. They can take the lead. They can give orders. I'm mostly seeing this kind of like controlling the situation, like full control over something. That's the main message that's coming through here. Again, this is one of my favorite Emperor cards because he's a little bit softer than a lot of the other Emperors. You can see how he's kind of like a father figure. He's kind of looking over at these two children playing in a lake. He's in the upright as well, so this is a positive energy. It's not like, I mean, we'll see what the clarifier is. Like if the devil came out, it could be someone like a controlling father, but he's not in the reverse. He's in a positive energy here. So yeah, this could be someone that you're looking at. It could be the father of your children. It could be someone that you are seeing as somebody who could be the father of your children. You can see that they're in the same pose, these two men here. You could be, yeah, somebody that you want to have kids with. But the Emperor is all four kings of the tarot. He's kind of like an all-rounder. He's the best guy. He's a great guy. He's the best guy. He has the best words. Sorry, I shouldn't do Donald Trump impressions when I'm doing a tarot card reading. That's off-putting. So yeah, he's got everything going for him. We'll get a clarifier on why he's there. Okay, future, please. Future heart space. Okay, which way round does he want to be, please? Which way round does he want to be? He's in the upright too. So you've got two kings and an emperor here and a queen. So you are air energy. So you could be naturally kind of your natural energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, or you identify with masculine or feminine energy. You could be the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords here, in which case you've got a perfect match. Somebody who is on exactly the same level here. You're both brilliant communicators. You're both intellectual equals. You both think about things in the same way. Both have similar opinions on things. Or, even if you have difference of opinion, you can express them very, very clearly to each other. You understand each other. Perfect match. Absolute perfect match, right? So this is like, this is a continuation of the last reading. This looks brilliant. If this is a love connection, it looks absolutely brilliant. But do be aware, as I said about like Gemini energy, and air sign energy in general, because the energy is very, very intelligent. They're thinkers, right? They are strategists. That can sometimes, even if there's no ulterior motive there, even if they're acting with good intentions, they can sometimes come across as being a little bit cold, a little bit manipulative. So do be aware that there is a little bit of manipulation energy going through this reading. But from the cards that are here, this is looking very, very positive. Trust that stone in your stomach though. Trust your instincts. Seven of Pentacles on the bottom there. It may not be the right time for something. This is about because it's about planting seeds and watching them grow, right? The Seven of Pentacles. So there is a sense of time here, and it's funny that I picked up on that before. And with that wheel, it's like you need to wait for divine timing. You need to wait for everything to be in position before you can move forward, perhaps, with this relationship. Can you tell me, please? What needs to change? What needs to change for Gemini? Tell me what needs to change for Gemini. You've got the Sun card. Oh my goodness. And I'm hearing the Sun will come out tomorrow. You had Annie in your last reading. What's this card? Yeah, okay. And in the bottom of the deck as well, they're showing me this is the Death card. It doesn't mean a literal death. It means something's ending. But it showed it me this way up, right? Along with the Sun card. Deaths are scary, they're hard, they're painful, right? Endings, not necessarily death, some kind of ending, a situation from the past. I did keep saying there was something going on in the past there. A situation that ends, which allows you to move. It's like freedom. The ending of something gives you this freedom to move towards the sun, and they've given me, so I love how things work like this sometimes. Like these are the two cards I saw. She's something's ended, she's moving towards the sun, which represents happiness. okay? And then they've given me the Sun card. So this is what needs to change. Once something has ended, you can have happiness. I'm noticing the child as well, and I picked up on children with that Emperor card. You may want to have children with someone. It's also the Sun. I'm too much information at once. Sorry guys, I know I'm talking fast. The Sun card is also the card of Leo. Now you've got mega Leo energy going on at the end of this reading. You've got the 2 fire signs. You've got the King of Wands, which is a fire sign. You've got the Strength card, which is Leo for me, and you've got the Sun card, which is Leo for me. Absolutely could definitely be connecting with the Leo, and this is loyalty. Look at this, all the sunflowers, a loyal relationship. Look how gentle they're being to each other as well. How it needs to change. I think you need to face something together. You can see almost that on this side of the card, it's like almost like these walls, this obstacle that you need to get past. There's something being guarded, okay? This is symbolizing sort of spiritual knowledge to me as well today. Yeah, so feeling like you're kind of in the nighttime at the moment, you're in the cold, but together, right? Together, you're going to find the happiness, you're going to find freedom. Really picking up on freedom. Because I was saying that this woman, it's like this, whatever's ending, that, look at her, she's dancing off, look how free she looks, like literally, like it's sexual freedom as well, it's like sexual liberation, especially with all that wand energy there, and here as well, like I couldn't make this up, like, and this is why I use different tarot packs, because they give me so much information, like in the images across the packs. But yeah, so freedom is like this child's going to get on this horse and gallop off to freedom. I was saying about trapped, yeah, so like trapped, she's been trapped, the ending comes in, which liberates them, and there's a horse as well, look, it's a horse, the white horse. A white horse may be significant for you. If you see white horses, pay attention to what you're thinking, pay attention to the lyrics of any music that might be on. White horses, and it's like the sun is in his eyes, oh my god, too much information. So the sun, this white horse is really significant right now. It could be a Sagittarius energy, somebody who's helping you who's a Sagittarius, but it's like the sun is in his eyes, or this is you being able to see the sun, being able to see the happiness on the other. Oh my god, I've gone so hot, like really hot. It's like I'm in the sun right now, like all my back's gone hot. It's like being able to, if you're going through something that's really hard and difficult, if you're going through something that's ending and it's a hard, difficult process, it's like you're okay because you have the sun in your eyes. You can see your future happiness. You can see the freedom, and it's got you going. You're armored. You can get through this. And then, like with this card as well, this is what's giving you the strength, right? Because it's got the Leo, because it's the sun Leo, it's the same energy. So somebody, I feel like this is the connection, this is this connection, like side by side, this person is giving you the strength to get through this process of something ending, which brings in like yeah, it's ending. This is the person, look at them side by side. It's like this person is your white horse, and then you're free, and you're free in the sun. You've got all this heat, this warmth, like really warming you up. And like, I wish I'd said it at the beginning of the reading with the shapeshifter, because the lizard scales always make me think of like somebody who's cold-blooded, excuse me, who needs to be warmed up. Excuse me. It's just such a beautiful reading. Like, look at the crow as well on this card, like the crow and the skull, like communication about an ending, finding knowledge about an ending. Yeah, communicating it, like he's communicating. He's got the bird. Okay, yeah. So I feel like this person needs to communicate something about an ending. And he's sat with the sun. I keep thinking that's the sun as well, because it's got such a... underneath that was the High Priestess. Okay, I'm not gonna clarify everything, because we're gonna be here all day. But let's just have a quick look and see if there's anything I do want to clarify. Why is the Knight of Swords here in the past, please? I mean, no, I'm not going to clarify the past, because the past is the past, right? You know your past, that's done with. Is there anything I want to clarify here? Can you tell me anything else about the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Ten of Swords. This is ending. The situation is ending, but it's painful. It's a really painful ending. Can be a situation where it's taken a lot out of you mentally, and it's also a card about kind of being stabbed in the back. It's like the Caesar card, right? Betrayed by someone. But it's ending. Tens are about a situation coming to an end. So that's brilliant. I was looking at the Queen of Swords. Seven of Cups. Having choices to make. Sorry, I don't know why it's not adjusting. Yeah, having choices to make. But I feel like this is in your current thoughts. I think you're very, very clear. You're in a position where, as the Queen of Swords, you're able to make choices. You're able to make very clear, informed choices. And it's also a card about working out what you want, right? Sorry, I don't know why everything's kind of at a funny angle today. Working out what you want from a situation. So there may be offers coming into you. Could be work offers, could be offers of a relationship, or it could just literally be working out what works for me, what doesn't work for me. Especially if you've left a previous relationship and you're moving on to a new relationship. This is like, well, thinking more about yourself, thinking what do I want, what works for me, what doesn't work for me. If I'm entering into a new relationship, what kind of qualities am I looking for in a person, right? Yeah, but really clear, informed. Like, look at how her crown is like lighting up there. She's got it. You've got this. You absolutely have this. Why is the Emperor here? Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're not overthinking this. You are not letting your thoughts hold you back. You're not letting that little voice of doubt, that little voice of what if it doesn't work out, any kind of thoughts of anxiety, any kind of overanalyzing, which is very typical of air signs, and Gemini in particular, total overthinker. Because I'm a Libra sun sign and I'm Gemini moon, and oh my goodness, do I overthink every single situation. Libra and Gemini, you can see both sides of a situation, you can see all sides of a situation, and you think about every single little every single possible thing that could happen, every single thing that could go wrong, every single just replaying every single event in your mind, and knowing all sides of an argument, all sides of a situation, really being able to see it's too much information, right? And it can exhaust you. So yeah, that could be you, but it depends on all the other placements in your chart. You might have something else that's a bit more laid back in other areas. But me, with my Libra sun, I'm a Gemini moon. It's full into Four of Swords, Nine of Swords energy. It hurts. Our thoughts hurt us. But this is you no longer overthinking things, no longer letting your anxiety, your feelings of doubt, that the kind of niggly little voices inside your head pull you back. You're either in Emperor energy, or you are very, very clear that what you want, the person that you want, right? You've worked out which of these cups you want, and you're I want all of the cups. If I'm going to go into another relationship, this person has to tick all the boxes. They have to be the full package. So this is either somebody that you absolutely have your eye on, or it's somebody that you are it's more of a concept of what you're looking for, and it's you're settling for nothing less, and you're gonna you deserve it, and you're not letting any feelings of doubt hold you back. Okay, so what do I want to, let's just move everything else over. Let's get these guys into the frame a bit more, because this is kind of future energies. I'm putting that here with this. Tell me about the wheel. Why is the wheel here? Ten of Wands. Yeah, absolutely. Your look's changing. You've got the Ten of Swords here and the Ten of Wands here. Now these are the two the bad tens, right? Tens are about getting to the end of a journey, and you're getting to the end of a journey that has been absolutely mentally and physically exhausting. It's taken everything out of you, but yeah, you're at the end of the journey now. It's interesting, I was getting a lot of 9s and 10s mixed in together in a lot of readings recently, but now you've got like very clear, it's like 10s, it's ending, right? You're coming to the end of whatever this cycle, whatever this challenge was for you, and it's like the wheel is turning in your favor now. Fate is on your side. It's been a long journey, you're exhausted, but you've got the strength to persevere. Okay, yeah, absolutely. This is like if it's felt like the fates were against you up until now, this is the turn of the wheel. This is the stroke of luck coming in for you. This is it. Okay, absolutely. Oh, my back has gone so hot again, like absolutely, like right up my spine from the bottom. Like it's just like so hot. Okay, so so tell me more about the strength card, please. Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to what you've got, holding on to this relationship, holding on, like the Four of Pentacles. It can be like shields, right? Defend, like protection. That's the word I'm looking for. This protection and strength, like you are armored, right? You are armored or armored. Whatever this is for you, this is giving you like strength of character and strength of like with the Seven of Wands as well. It's almost like holding your position, right? It's like nothing's gonna move me anymore. I'm fully like, it's not even like the Four of Pentacles can be quite cold and guarded. It can be like blocking someone, right? But this isn't like that. This is like it's like a knight who's been through it. It's like you've been to like I don't know, you've been off on whatever mission it was you were sent on. You've been and fought the war, and you're back now, and you've got all this experience and all this maturity of like and you've invested in like the best armor, the best shields, and you've fought for your position in life, and now you're sat there and you're like, nothing's going to shake me, nothing can move me, you know. It's very, very strong energy, and it could be that this connection is making you feel like that. Can you tell me about the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands? Why is the Two of Pentacles? So yeah, it's a decision. Do I want to take this? Do I not want to take this? It could also be like balancing out something that's, somebody may be coming towards you who is extremely passionate, very, very intense, right? It could be like they come flying at you and they want everything from you. Like they tell you how passionate they are about you. You kind of like getting caught up in this whirlwind romance of like very, very heated relationship, or very exciting. It doesn't have to be romance. It's something that's very passionate, very creative, very fast, and I feel like it could be quite overwhelming for you, especially if you've been in a cold place for quite a long time, and it's almost like you're trying to figure out, is this person my emperor? I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to get played, right? Because we saw the Knight of Wands, and it is very much like player energy. It can be a bit flash in the pan. Yeah, you're weighing it up. You're figuring out, do I want to go for this? Do I want to take this or not? Possibly with the Four of Pentacles again, yeah, could be a little bit guarded against this. I don't know if this person's genuine or not, but it seems genuine. It seems like they just have a lot of passion for you, and it's like they're coming in fire on, you know, as soon as you're like, give the green light, like I'm free, this situation's ended, I'm available, it's like they are coming in to claim you. They want you. They know that you're the one, or they feel like you're the one for them. Like it's that intense. It's like they've been sat there waiting, and it's like, now's my chance. But you could be, if you're still a little bit hurt, this could be like a little bit overwhelming for you. You may have to find Find your balance, find your equilibrium. They may be really disappointed if you're kind of like, I'm not sure. Slow down. They could be heartbroken. It's like you're not even rejecting them. You just like hold your horses. Whoa, calm down. And they're like, like so disappointed, like because they're expecting you to feel the same way. That's kind of what I'm seeing there. Oh dear. And as I was saying with like lighting the matches, it's like false start, right? But then like that flame was huge. So go on, tell me about the King of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. This is like someone communicating that they're single. Yeah, it's like, hi, I'm single, want to hook up? Why is the Sun here? Queen of Wands. Oh, here we go. Yeah. And the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's showing me that this is balanced. Okay, this does become balanced. You get, sorry, I'm just moving it in. Like there is like balanced sharing, equal give and take, and you're showing now as the Queen of Wands, or you're the, you know who you are in this reading. But there's a King of Wands here who's coming in fire on all cylinders, and this Queen of Wands who is like, I'm noticing the white horse and the white cat, so I feel like this is a very similar energy. Yeah, perhaps this is the, I don't know, definitely picking up on Leo energy, so somebody has Leo in the sign. Don't know what just happened. My reading ended. For like the video cut out. I don't know why. Don't know what happened then. I hope everything's okay with the video, because this reading's brilliant. Yeah, you're matching. You're absolutely matching, because you have the King and Queen of Swords there. So communication, intellectual equals, like, yeah, equal, right? And then the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So it's like, and I was saying about like sexual liberation here. It's like, if you go for this is like sexually liberating, like two people who are matching passionately with each other. I think, that last reading and this reading are like, I couldn't have made it up any better. It's like, I love readings, and this is just ticking all my boxes for me. I'm very happy right now. On the bottom of the deck is Justice. Like, justice is coming. But I feel like you're gonna there's a sense of like opening up Pandora's box, right? I feel like as soon as you open up that box, it's like you're in for such a good time, guys. As soon as justice comes in, if you go for this, yeah, wow. I'd say take it for what it is. Don't have too high expectations of like long term. If you want to go for it, if you want to be like, I'm just going to go for this, I'm going to have a really good time in the moment and see how it works out, don't have any guilt over that, go for it. Have that freedom. If you're super attracted to someone and then you enjoy spending time with them, and you're free and single and they're free and single, like, why not just go and have a good time? And if it results in Two of Cups, if it results in long term, then even better. But don't feel guilty about having a good time in the moment. Like, if young, free and single, or even not that young, old, free and single, you're matching with someone here. This is like so balanced. Justice is balanced. It's like Libra. Six of Pentacles is balanced. Two of Cups equal. Like the swords, the King and Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Wands. Just Two of Pentacles is about balance. In that last reading, you had yin yang. You had so much like balanced energy of like two equals coming together. Even if it's for a short period of time, it's gonna amuse you. Okay, don't have any regrets. Do what you want to do. Don't regret it. I'm hearing No Regrets by Robbie Williams. No regrets, they don't work. My tummy's rumbling. I'm sorry, I've not had breakfast yet. Don't know which way up this wants to go. I'm going to take it in the upright. Birth and the Architect. I like this Architect card. I've never read the Birth card. I don't know what this is going to be. Okay, what was I going to do? No Regrets by Robbie Williams. No regrets. No regrets. Okay, so first keys. I'm just going to pause for a second. Okay, my neighbours were just chatting, so I thought I'd pause while they were sorting something out. When I did pause though, it was on because I restarted my video, so you won't be able to see it, but because I restarted my video, when I paused it was on 344, so you've got the number 44 again. 22s, 44s, and like repeating numbers definitely might be signifiers for you at the moment. So let's read this. This is your advice card for this reading. The architects. A man and a woman in rich Egyptian dress stand at a table filled with structural drawings and measuring utensils. Now, you had Egypt on the death card as well, didn't you? Because I saw that obelisk. So Egypt might be significant for you for some reason. He is the architect of all they survey, and he points to an unseen building in this expansive project. Throughout the scene, many workers toil on foundations, pylons, and palaces. At a mundane level, you could find yourself involved in a building project or renovating and redecorating your home or workplace. Most important, this card shows that it's time for you to step into a position of power. In order to do that, you must recognise your talents and strengths, as well as your authority to take charge. The King and Queen of Wands definitely take charge. An opportunity beckons that utilises your skills perfectly. Feel the command you have over the great scope of the situation and take charge. Okay, so it's saying, I was just went quiet because I was reading, that it says, pay attention to what the guy's pointing at. This could be what you need to take charge in. Oh, sorry, I'm hitting the camera again today. I don't know why that keeps happening. And he's pointing towards this birth card. So you need to take charge in this situation. And we have the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So the King of Wands, it's like these are the same cards, right? So the King of Wands is someone who takes charge. He's the architect of whatever this is. And the birth card and the Ace are like new energy, okay? So whatever this new passion is for you, this new project, this new creative endeavor, you need to take charge in this situation, because I think you're the one with the vision, right? You're showing us the king and the architect, the leader with the vision in whatever this new thing is for you. Yeah, it's funny that actually how well those two cards match. Those two sets of cards, those two pairs. It's funny how the two pairs match. 22, 22, 44. Okay, like definitely, yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. Birth. The sun shines upon a plain in England. Hi! Where stands an ancient henge in the distance and a grove of birch trees nearby. Upon many of the trees is carved the old Celtic Ogham letter Beith. Which represents the birch tree and stands for birth. A beautiful woman walks forward carrying a basket, while two children run happily towards her. Oh, it's like so happy families. You've got like the woman with the two children here, and then like the emperor with the two children there. So maybe if you two are coming together, you might have children from a previous relationship. With this card, it's like blended families. That's kind of what I'm getting from it. And look at the sun there as well. With this card, it's time for a new start. Perhaps an actual birth, or at least a metaphorical one. An old phase is passing away and a new one begins. But even this new beginning has its roots in your deepest histories and your past lives. Oh, interesting. There may be some labour involved, but it's a labour that bears fruit. There's definitely a sense of work, right, with both of these cards. This card is associated with fertility, sensuality, and motherhood. There may be new energy in a romance, the family, or the home. You could be giving birth to a creative project too, Ace of Wands. Whatever it is, celebrate. Prepare for the wonderful growth and opportunities that are about to come. Oh, Gemini, I think you might be stealing you might be my new favourite. You might be stealing the title away from Leos and Capricorns and Pisces, because this was a beautiful reading, and I really hope that if you're connecting with that, that this is your story and that's your future, because your future could not look brighter with that Sun card. You can't get better than the Sun card. So yeah, Wheel of Fortune, things are turning. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Right. Yeah, I just thought to point out the Emperor could be Taurus, Aries, maybe Capricorn. Justice is Libra. Oh, look, you've got the Emperor again. the Emperor was underneath Justice. And then the Magician as well. Magician is like kind of gives me Virgo energy. Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, nostalgia for the past. King of Cups, love. Oh, okay. Someone feeling trapped but having the strength to get through it. Two of Cups, the Star, wish fulfillment. Oh my God, the guys, it couldn't get any better. Oh, praise the skies. I hope this is your reading. I hope the sun comes out for you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Really looking forward to your next reading. I hope things go well for you. Bye bye.